right, ladies, I am headed out of town, and we already know we don't play when it comes to skincare and makeup, especially while we're traveling. And girl, we must smell good. So today, I'm going to show you what's in my toiletry bag when I travel. And yes, we're starting with the makeup and moisturizers because these things must make this trip. Hey beautiful people, I'm Darlene, makeup artist, digital entrepreneur, and your go-to girl for all things beauty and business for midlife women. And on my channel, I want you to feel good, I want you to feel confident, and I want you to glow from the inside out. Today is part one of my little travel series because I'm going out of town and I want to show you the type of things I pack in my toiletry bag, especially as a makeup artist. You'll be surprised. I know you think I take heaven and earth, as my husband says, but I do not. I keep it very minimum. I'm probably more, well, you'll see. Let's get started. So this isn't about just throwing random things in my bag. Everything is purposeful. You hear me? Like, I make sure that I keep a bag ready. For the most part, I may switch out a fragrance or two, but other than that, these are my staples. I keep it, I do not change it because who wants to always put a toiletry bag together? So I wanted to share with you exactly what I take, how I package it, the little things that I put in, and I want to know what you guys do. I want us to share, I want us to conversate back and forth about this whole essential travel makeup bag situation. And for me, these are my ride or die products, unless I just fall in love with something else. But these are my staples and my tried and true. So let's get started with the makeup. All right, let's just get that on out the way. So this is my little travel bag. So cute. Of course, I always do black. I'm just always drawn to black when it just comes to makeup and travel because girl, it's just easy, right? So I've got it stuffed, but literally this is it. This is all I need when it comes to my toiletries. So let me open this up. And what I love so much about this little bag, it's really like any other toiletry bag, but it has a little pocket in the front and it is waterproof. That part I love. So it's easy to clean as well. But let's pop this bad boy open. What I really like about it is that it has 4 compartments, y'all. So it has, let me just hold it up. So it has, of course, the hook that you're gonna hang on the back of your door in the bathroom or wherever you like to hang it. But most of the time it's just 3 sections. But I love this one because it literally is 4 sections. Let me just hold it up like that. It is 4 sections, y'all. This is huge. So let's start with the makeup. Let's start with brushes. We cannot do makeup without brushes. Now, this is the only thing that did not make it into my toiletry bag because I just couldn't fit it. And I really wanted something a little bit different. So I found this on Amazon. So cute. Just a little pocket envelope carrier for your makeup brushes. It feels like, I guess, I don't know what this material is, silicone, but what's really nice about it is that it has a magnet, right? So if it does fall over or anything, your brushes are not coming out. So I love it. So I have all of my major brushes in here, my shadows, my blush, my powder, everything is here that I could possibly need. And I am strategic. I know exactly I need 1 blush brush, 1 bronzer, and so forth, 1 eyeshadow. But I love this. This actually is going to go into my purse, my travel, but the purse that I take on the plane. So this doesn't go here because you know what? I never know if I'm gonna need to touch up. So I like to put this in my purse. But this is what else came with it, is this little beauty blender holder. Isn't that so cute? So yeah, you just pop your beauty blender in there and then it has little holes in it so that it can breathe and not build up bacteria. Because a lot of times you wash it and you put it in, or you may not have time to wash it yet, but it's a little holder as well. Too cute. But anyway, this also goes into my travel bag that I take on the plane. By the way, I don't, for this trip, because I'm going to be gone for probably a little bit over 7-8 days, this is going in my luggage. I'm not doing a carry-on, no. As a matter of fact, I hate carry-ons. Let me just say that. I hate carry-ons. Literally, all I want to carry is my purse. That is it. And as a matter of fact, the last time I went out of town, I even had a bag, a crossover, really small bag that was just enough for my wallet and my phone and my lip gloss and my keys, right? That was perfect, but I did do a carry-on. But that's just to give you an idea. I like to travel very light. I don't want anything bogging me down because nowadays, these airports, y'all, are too big. You got to take a train, a trolley, park your car. It's too much trying to get to the gate, and I cannot have all of that stuff just weighing me down. So now, let's get to the makeup. So in my case here, number one, I put everything that is small, liners, mascara, tweezers, all those things go here. Anything that's long and linear, that goes here. Everything else with my makeup goes in here. So let's just go through it. So number one, I take, just go on and pull it out, girl. So after I've cleansed and moisturized, right? What's the first thing we're gonna put on? We're gonna put on some primer for our foundation. So I take the Laura Mercier travel size primer, hydrating primer. That's what I take. And by the way, I take everything that is travel. If it comes in a travel size, I'm going to take it. And so you'll see a lot of little things here. Also, my philosophy when it comes to makeup is I'm not trying to change up my look a whole lot. The only place I'm gonna do a lot of changes is gonna be with my lip color. But my everything else, it stays the same. So that's why I'm able to keep this at a minimum just with the things that I'm really gonna use. So again, the primer. And then my foundation. Y'all, I am not taking a big bottle. I am not, and Sephora didn't give me a sample, right? I just put some in just a little jar. I just buy these little jars. I actually had them because I would make samples for clients, and so I had some left over, but I would just put my foundation in a little jar because I don't need a whole lot, right? Remember, we're wetting our sponge and our face isn't that big, right? So you don't need a whole bottle of foundation when you are traveling. So we got our foundation. And then my brow, I am taking my product that I do love, and it's great because it's small. This Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel, I take that. And then I take my brow pencil by Urban Decay. Then I take my liquid black eyeliner by NYX. And then of course, I'm into blue. I take my blue eyeliner, and I also take my brown eyeliner. And then I take a brown mascara, black mascara, and my blue. Because I don't know how I'm gonna feel. So I have a little variety when it comes to mascaras, because maybe one day I wake up and I don't feel like putting on lashes. But if I'm not gonna wear lashes, listen, I'm gonna glam up with my mascara. The other thing I like to take, in addition to my powder shadow, is one cream shadow. And this one is by it's by Fenty. So it's like a bronzy type of tone. It's neutral. It can go with any color that I decide to wear. So that's something I would wear on my lid. And then of course, in this little slender pocket, I take one of these because sometimes you just may need it, right? You may have a little hair that pops up. I take scissors in case I need to trim my lashes. I take my tweezers, and I take my lash glue. Done all the little things. That's what goes into that section of this travel case. All right, so now let's move on to the section right underneath, which is where I keep all of the other makeup. So let's start with the shadow. I take this, it is my home and travel, but it's by Warrior by Juvia's Place, and the colors are great. I actually have it on right now. So great neutral, browns, and a little bit of color if I want, but just enough. So I take that. And then I take, let's go back. I probably should have brought this out. I take 2 concealers. I take LA Girl Pro Concealer because you know what? I might get a tan and then one might be too light and then I'm gonna need a little darker one. So I do take 2 of those, but that's small. And then I take a cream blush. Now this is old. This is by Giorgio Armani and I just love it. And they don't make it anymore, but this is what I take. It's just in a tube. So any kind of tubey type of thing when it comes to blush, I love that for travel. And then this is a little bulky, but I can't do without it because I may not want to wear foundation and may just want to do concealer and powder. So I take both powders, the Sephora darker one for all over the face and then a lighter one for underneath my eye to set. And then I take an extra pair of lashes. I'm going to wear some on the plane, but who knows? Anything might happen. I don't have time to go try to find new lashes. So I'll take a fresh pair of lashes. I take a highlighter. This is an old one, but a goodie by Laura Mercier. Really pretty. Not only can I wear it on my face, but I can wear it on my shoulders and collarbone. Just really pretty. And I take both of my setting sprays, NYX, the Dewy Finish first, and then I seal it with the One Stop. And then I have had on many occasions in some of these hotel rooms, there's no magnifying mirror. And you're midlife and I'm midlife. We need a magnifying mirror. But you know what? I'm interested. If you are a midlife woman and you don't need readers yet, put it in the chat. I want to know, I'm just assuming all midlife, if you in your 40s and 50s, you need readers and magnifying mirrors, but I guess maybe not everyone does. But I have this one. It's a regular mirror on one side and a magnifier on the other. And sometimes I have to, and then sometimes the lighting is bad in the bathroom. So I have to take this mirror over to the window in my hotel room and do my makeup. So I always love a little travel mirror. So that is everything that I take for makeup. So let me know, do you think that's a lot? I think it's like the bare minimum. I'm real happy, real satisfied, and I feel like when I get up and do my makeup, I'm gonna look good every day. So let's move on to let's move on to skincare. So now when it comes to skincare, I am the same way. Whenever I'm in the skincare beauty department fragrance, I don't let them give me any kind of samples. I always ask for samples and I'm very strategic about my samples. Like I need skincare, I need mini mascara, I need, if you have a selection of foundation or concealer, I want things that I can travel with, right? Not only do I want to try it, but if there's things that I love anyway, please give me the samples. So that's what I've packed here in the bottom 4th part of this travel case. So of course I take my little toothbrush that's packed in here. I do my Sensodyne toothpaste. I have my mouthwash. I do my floss. Every time we go to the dentist, we get a new one. So I really never have to buy too much of that. So that's that. So then my cleanser. I had bought a small of the Kiehl Midnight Oil, and now I just keep it and I just use it and refill it. So this is what I cleanse with by Kiehl's. That's my oil. And then after I do that, I really just go right into the skincare. So this is a must. I take this whenever I go out of town. This is it Biossance, the Squalene and Vitamin C Rose Oil. A must, girl. Yes, yes. I don't care what kind of weather I'm in, cold, hot. This goes with me when I travel because I just don't know. On the plane is drying. I don't know about that air or the heat in the hotel room. Just this heals it all. And then the moisturizer. Child, this is my travel moisturizer. La Mer. Creme de la Mer. I just don't even know what to say. My skin loves it. My skin loves it, but child, $250 just for a small, is it $250 for a half ounce? Or it might be $150. And then it just jumps. So I'm like, give me some samples, y'all. Please give me some samples. So this is my moisturizer. I don't care what type of weather I'm in. Because what's wonderful about La Mer is that you have to warm it up. So even though you have to warm it up and it's gonna give you just so much hydration, you can only just use a little bit and just warm it up in your hand and then just press it on the skin. This is chef's kiss. This is. Okay, and then another just sample that I got from another skincare line. It was from Neiman Marcus, so I was like, I'll take it. I couldn't even pronounce it, y'all, but it's a sample, another moisturizer. And then here, another sample I have from Giorgio Armani eye cream. So this is what I take. And then I have a little bit of La Mer, the concentrate. This is a serum. So I use that also and take that. And then tried and true, y'all, it's worn off, but we recognize the packaging, Vaseline. And that could just be for my nose, if it gets a little dry, or for my lips, or just wherever I need some Vaseline, I always keep Vaseline on. So can you believe that's my skincare? That's it, right? You just need a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. So that's that. Now we're gonna move on to body and other little essentials that I need when I travel. Okay, so now we're getting into all the stuff for the body. Now, most hotels nowadays have some type of shower gel already in the shower, or they have bar soap. And guess what? I'm just fine with that. I used to take my own shower gel. I used to take my own bar soap. Every now and then I might take a bar soap because there's a special one I like by Bliss. It's like a minty bar soap. And I have a tendency to take that when I go on tropical vacations because it's just very invigorating and it smells good. It's minty. I like that. But overall, I'm okay with the hotel soaps and showers. But what I don't use on my feminine parts, I take my own little wash for that, girl. So I put it in here. This is my special shower gel little container. I love these. And what I take is called Lemon Soap Feminine Hygiene Wash. That's what this now is different. Now this I'm gonna take because I'm just real careful. I'm just real careful down there, and I'm just happy. I'm happy with it, and so that gets extra attention. So that is what I take when it comes for a wash. Then I also take, what else? After I shower, then of course, it's time to moisturize. So I have a couple of things that I use. I love this EOS Evolution of Smooth 24-hour body lotion, but I'm not taking this big old thing. So I've squirted some of that into another little tube so that those two go along with me. So that's one moisturizer. And then in case I feel like I need more hydration or just want to switch it up, I love this. Child, hold on. I need my glasses. Midlife issues. Bonita Apple Balm. Let's see, what is it? Yes, this is Brown Sugar Babe Bonita Apple Balm. Smells just like an apple. Just like a good old apple, y'all. So this is a body oil. So I sometimes I just want to switch it up. So I'll take this, and then of course I'm gonna have a matching fragrance. You would have thought I had this all together. What is this fragrance? Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is by Kylie, and this is Eatonton. It's a little travel size, but the two of these together, edible, y'all. Just edible, just fantastic. So this is what I'm going to hydrate with and smell good with. And then I also take I love this because this just adds an instant glow to the skin, but of course I don't take that. So I put that in a little jar like this. And then the other thing is I've got to have my Black Girl sunscreen. So this is for face and body because you never know. You're going to be out walking all day and you need your sunscreen on. And I put that in a little travel container. Then I have my, oh, let me go back, y'all. So when I use this, I am going to pair with, now this is new to me. Look, listen. And I can't even pronounce it, but I got it off of Amazon, and I got it because there's another YouTuber, Angela, I can't remember Angela's last name, but I'll put her channel here. She recommended this. She likes sweet fragrances, and I do too. I like anything that smells like food, like dessert. Those are my scents preferably. And she said this one smelled like watermelon. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. I'll make sure everything is in the description. But these two together, because this right here is pomegranate raspberry with some watermelon. Oh God, I love it. So I just got a brand new bottle, and this, listen, this bottle going with me. Now this full size is going with me, y'all. So those are my two fragrances. The one that smells like apple, and then the one that smells like watermelon. And then of course I've got my Dove aluminum-free deodorant. And then I've got my Lysol spray because I don't know. I just have, everything has to be disinfected. And then, y'all, I keep A&D ointment. I keep A&D ointment. I say, Lord, if it's good for the babies, it's still good for me. And sometimes, you know what? My body don't act right when I'm traveling. And I need everything just to be right. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's move on. And then I take this little girl, because sometimes you just need a little extra rub on those feet, even though you got your pedicure and you walking, you doing a lot of, I just always bring one of those. So that is my toiletry bag, y'all. That is it. Let's wrap up this video. So y'all, that is what's in my toiletry bag. That is how I keep it cute, clean, and classy, no matter what zip code I'm traveling to. And listen, come back for part 2, because now I'm going to show you what I put in my travel purse bag. A little different, obviously, but some essentials. And then I want y'all to let me know what y'all put in y'all travel purse bag. So let me know in the comments, what is the one thing you never travel without? Or let me know some things that you're really surprised that I had in here. And if this is your first time, thank you so much for watching my video. And if you are my day ones, thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've been watching me for a while. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, girl. Hit the notification bell. As you can see, I have a new upload days. I now upload on Thursdays and Sundays. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.